Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58.
The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll buy some time right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try to prevent that from happening again.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. That's caught at the 2. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the draw, it's White. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now Mahomes.
And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this.
7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. Airing this one out for Evans. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Evans here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Now Mahomes out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll set up a throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 17, Mahomes rolling to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Mahomes. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. They'll roll him out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They get this out left. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mecole Hardman.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes will try again on second down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that nearly intercepted. But it's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 39 yards.
And the Buccaneers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A leap and he will make the catch.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's complete to Williams.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, Bengals. George Kittle from 13 yards out.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hey. I figured I'd just put it on. Yeah, for sure.
Next possession.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone.
Oh, you should have hit Kelsey all the way
The
down.
best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 29, Mahomes looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
I knew they were going to give you that. I knew they were going to give you that.
Lines up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Runs a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to...
In for the Buccaneers touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
No one's watching.
Is up and good.
Everybody must be busy on a Saturday night. We had 2 views earlier, but
the Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
you had a shitload of viewers yesterday.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
It's not going to let me hike the ball. I got to call timeout.
And now we won't see a play
My X button
first down.
sticks.
We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Come on, bounce forward like you've been bouncing. God.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
This is where you're going to try to do that corner route. Trail route.
On 2nd and very short. Mahomes. He'll buy some time.
Nice!
This is caught by Evans.
Yeah, I feel like he should have broke that tackle. Way bigger than that guy.
Before being dropped. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover?
There's your boy.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Better hike the ball.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelce.
It's crazy, bro. I'm all over the fucking. I'm all over him. Still caught it.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
That motherfucker right there is fucking driving me nuts.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's Mahomes again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, I fucking
Brings it in over the middle.
thought for sure you were going to 87.
2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I almost called timeout for you. I hope that doesn't end up being the reason you lose. But I had to waste one of mine too, so I guess it's even.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Come on, don't let them fall forward. God damn. You know what I'm saying? You stop them and then they just fucking dive forward.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about
you used to not be able to.
But I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra.
I bet everyone's regretting not watching this now.
We are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent
It's not what I said to do.
All even.
Now it's not letting me audible. Okay, there we go. What? Oh my God.
Whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
Jesus Christ.
Right at the 40.
Oh, my kid's right here. What the fuck?
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's got room.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
You know, the Super Bowl's never had an overtime in its history.
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Really?
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Chess match here.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And that's a touchdown as they broke in our time.
I didn't even want to score.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Defense, a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got it.
Car was racing there. Oh my God, I shanked it. This X button, dude. Oh my God.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Oh, bro. I thought they were going to give you an interference again.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes will throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh!
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
It's a game, Neil.
Picks it off. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
You too, man.
One mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, you're Your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1, and it's not looking good for them here.
Still a great game. Somebody just joined in.
Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills.
Still there?
To say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture. That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.